You must have had a hard time without Mommy, didn't you guys? How long are you going to ignore me?
Trouble Busters!
My name is Thomas, and frankly, I'm at the end of my patience when it comes to my wife Shirley, who never does shit around the house. Just as I was thinking that this was going to get even worse.
Oh, you're back?
You're a housewife, are you not? Can you call yourself such a thing if you don't do any housework and just go out and gallivant, huh? Can you call yourself a mother? I snapped at her as if to clear up all the stress I've been shouldering until now. Please improve this for our family. In the end, I took it in the direction of a sincere, genuine request, but...
A useless man and husband who barely helps with housework or childcare does not expect perfection from me.
She got angry herself and ran away back to her parents' house. I apologized to my kids about how I lost my temper. My daughter and son, being the angels they are, didn't blame me whatsoever, and instead told me about future measures and a huge secret. That bitch! Unforgivable! Trouble Busters, initiate!
Well, you must have had a hard time without Mommy, didn't you guys? How long are you going to ignore me? Hey, are you listening to me? Hey, Thomas!
After that, we didn't pay any attention to Shirley at all, living life like she didn't even exist. I'm sorry to say this, but I don't feel guilty about this at all. This bitch never even paid any heed to us, so she didn't even realize that she had crossed a line that should never be crossed. There was absolutely no need to worry about such a woman anymore. For us, Shirley was nothing more than...
How long are you going to continue to ignore me?
Nothing more than someone who's just a waste of time to get involved with. How long, you say? Forevermore.
More importantly, why did you come back?
Why, you ask? Wasn't it tough when I was gone?
No, not at all.
On the contrary, it's more of a problem now that you've come back.
Hey, Thomas, do you understand the situation here? You should have personally gone to my parents' house to bow your head and beg me to come back. But I came back on my own out of pity.
Didn't ask.
You can go back to your parents' house and stay there if you want.
What? Darling, why?
You don't do any housework no matter how much we want you to. And the more I expect from you, the more dissatisfied I become.
You can't do anything without me. You only appealed being able to do yesterday's housework anyway. If you look at every corner, it's a mess everywhere, right?
So we explained that it was overwhelmingly cleaner without her with us than when she was, and the food was fresh, healthy, and economical. After that, she started looking for flaws in our results, but unfortunately, there was nothing she could criticize about it, in front of the cleanliness that she just could not approve of.
There's no better housewife in the world than a mother.
She suddenly started going on a rampage, and so, seeing no other choice, Helen said,
Yes, let's go and get that sadness of yours comforted by darling Tomlinson, okay, Shirley?
Yup, we decided to go crazy to get rid of a crazy banshee who's driving us crazy. Come now, that's a little optimistic, Helen dear. This bitch came back because she was dumped by this Tomlinson lover of hers, see?
What? Why?
Why did my affair get discovered, you ask?
No, that's not the truth.
Mom, you've been cheating on Dad for about 2 years now, haven't you? I know everything, see?
What are you talking about? There's no way I would do something like that.
Yes, you would. You were on the phone all the damn time, weren't you?
Those were with friends.
Shut up, I'm already an adult. I know everything. I can tell by the tone of your voice and how it desires to determine if the other person is of the opposite sex or the same.
That is just your imagination. Don't make a weird connection between something like that to an affair. It's a huge nuisance, okay?
It's true, just on the phone.
You're saying something so serious that it's going to ruin your mother's life, Helen. Are you aware of that?
You're the one who doesn't realize jack shit!
You freaking push all the troublesome things onto Dad, and you don't do anything yourself, simply snoring the morning away.
Everyone has their own imposed responsibility around the house, but don't tell me your responsibility is to abandon your family or cheat on your husband. What say you?
For the last time, I am not cheating. Why do you have such thoughts? Why did I come home late, you ask? Because you two have finally become adults, and now I can take a break. And maybe I let loose a little too much, but if you think about what's happened up until now, it's not such a bad thing to take a break, right?
So this is the result of letting loose a little too much?
Oh, this is...
Shirley, are you insane?
This is...
I'm asking if you're insane, Shirley. Insane for betraying me, Helen, and Alan, and daring to come back without any remorse or regret. Are you insane?
Why is this... Why...
As for Helen's testimony, repeatedly coming home in the morning, abandoning the housework, not letting go of your phone, your makeup's become so much flashier. All things considered, everything is too suspicious. So then it's natural to gather evidence, but this one piece of evidence...
That's an invasion of privacy. It is disgusting that you were sneakily collecting evidence.
What is your lying, cheating ass on about now, Shirley?
I'm sure even Dad didn't want to do this.
It's so pathetic. The fact that you were letting me go means you were just putting up with it, right? You were just watching me deepen my relationship with my lover, right? Isn't that why I would cheat on you, I dare say?
Don't use clever words to justify the fact that you're in so much trouble, woman!
What are you talking about? It's the truth, isn't it?
Look, the act of watching your relationship deepen makes its starting point the moment you started cheating. That's why I get cheated on, as you say, is irrelevant. We started after the deed was already discovered. Your criticism just doesn't hold up.
What is all this, honey?
This is exactly the deep-fried stereotype of cheating whores. The batter being made of deadened brain cells the size of marbles and topped off with the sinful thoughts plucked from that empty head of yours up in false paradise. Making up an excuse and claiming that kind of dish is a delicacy is the lowest level of inhumanity, the cruelest of all things maternal. That's precisely why all your excuses are not worth listening to, and we're gonna corner you from here on out, you shit-munching sewer rat.
The lyric of a death metal vocalist. The emotion and punchlines are so brutal that even I feel already minced down to my bones. You've grown so much, Helen dear. No, I'm not praising that.
Shut up! You can just stand at the edge of the tennis court watching the main character hit a zillion balls and make commentary and call each and strike a different name.
Hey, why me? The enemy is over there. Conclusion, we won't accept even a millimeter of your self-justification. Don't think you can get away with this much betrayal and get away with it unscathed.
This is just crazy. This was just a fling, nothing to it.
And she who has a fling better do something to apologize.
It's terrible to be kicked out of the house for a one-time mistake. I came back home because I regret everything, you see?
You didn't come back because you felt sorry. You came back because that bastard Tomlinson frickin' dumped your ass, right?
No, that's not it. I realized the true love I had for all of you.
Enough with the lies! We received word that our certified letters of content got to that scumbag's house and workplace yesterday. And that's also precisely why he cast you out. Like I said, I know everything.
Well, he's also with wife and children, so of course he'd be cut off quickly once he got cornered, see?
Huh? What? Why?
That's information already obtained by my detective, see? After all, affairs are just a game of eternal pain. Once you know it's going to cause real harm, people will just want to find out and cut the leech away from the head.
No, all of you are misunderstanding this.
No, we're not. I'm done with you. There's no place in this house where someone who betrayed his family can live.
I won't accept this. I'm family too.
You're the one who made yourself lose your place here.
If you hadn't left us and gone after another guy, no one would have been hurt.
What the hell? Everyone's making me out to be the bad guy. Because you're the worst of villains, bitch.
You think you're gonna get away with it unscathed, betraying your promise to make me happy?
And who, pray tell, took that promise and destroyed it? All that happiness with it.
You deserved to be cheated on. It's your fault.
If you think Dad was in the wrong, then talk to him. Tell him what you're dissatisfied with. I'm the kind of girl who has a weekly meeting with the man about what I don't think he's doing optimally, so I'm stress-free. Hey, Dad, I'm okay with you riding my bike, but make sure the saddle's back to my standard when you're done, please.
Hey, Miss Helen, yes, ma'am.
Call your lawyer. You didn't do any of that and instead vented all your dissatisfaction onto your lover, eh? That bug-eyed sack of lard is kind, after all. From his point of view, it must have been so easy, for that kind of business of offering consolation to a stressed housewife makes bank, for sure. It's easy to just fully accept monogamy. As a woman, I despise you from the bottom of my heart.
Helen, darling, listen.
You should have told me like she always does, Shirley, but no, you ran away. You couldn't even face me, and you just went for the easy way every single frickin' time.
Hey, I couldn't stand the way you say things, so I had no choice but to run away to John.
Then frickin' run away again, why don't you? But not here, somewhere else entirely. And look for a man again and then rinse and frickin' repeat.
Oh, wow, your husband sure is terrible, isn't he? I would never do that to you, Shirley, darling.
Go on then.
Shit.
Go to a guy like that. A guy who likes and goes after needy, desperate married women by making false promises just to lure them into eating his sausage suits you, for God's sake.
You're the worst for not forgiving my one and only mistake. I'm not going to let you get away with this.
What a coincidence. I'm not gonna let you get away with this either.
You were the worst, and I came all the way back to be with you.
She was dumped by her man and doesn't have any money anyway, which means she's limited in where she can go and what she can do.
I heard everything from Shirley. Give her a break, why don't you?
Come now, Mom, you understand there was no other way. She was having an affair and I canna forgive them.
Yes, and I heard that it was because you pushed Shirley to her limits, insulted her at every opportunity, and cornered her with no chance of escape.
Eh?
Mommy, there it is. The Demon King. The Demon King is coming.
Bruh, this ain't frickin' Schubert.
Shirley's been like this since she came home yesterday.
She gathered up her courage and went back home, you know. She believed that if she gave you 2 months, you would reflect on his actions. You're a married couple, so please be nicer to her. Please, son. As expected, Shirley returned to her parents' house once again, and now it's clear she was talking about things that were not true to suit her own convenience. But if you think about it for a moment, you'd wonder why the parents don't doubt what their daughter, who actually went to another man, says. I had told her to be honest with me when we first got together. What the hell am I dealing with?
Sorry, Dad. All the tickets were sold out at the station. That's why I was late.
Ain't no way that's true, girl. If you're gonna be a liar, you should be a better one.
What do you want?
If we say what Shirley is saying is true...
There's no if in this. It is true. It's true, I say.
Shit. As expected, the voice that speaks the language of shit can never speak like a human being. I wonder if I can retrieve those vocal cords if I go deep enough.
Come now, darling sister. Enough with the death metal ideologies. Would a daughter and son take the side of such an abusive father if I were doing all of what Shirley says?
Mom, Dad, Helen and Alan are being deceived.
What? No, we're not being deceived. Frick off.
It's actually you, Mr. and Mrs. Thompson, that are being deceived.
Enough nonsense out of you. There's no way Shirley would deceive us. He faked and fabricated photographs of my so-called affair and is trying to divorce me with fake evidence. And he's even trying to demand alimony.
How irresponsible. I must say, I'm so disappointed.
If you push Shirley that far, we'll hire a lawyer and demand compensation for your abuse.
No way, no way, no way, no way, because she is the culpable spouse here.
And she says that this is a fake photograph, I'm telling you.
Can you really say that after seeing all of this?
What? What the hell is all this? A proof of content letter from the detective?
That kind of unfortunately sharp clarity, that angle, that amount of zoom in, there's no way in hell an amateur like me trailing you could capture such an image, is there?
You said there was only one photo.
I only meant that photograph is unique, capiche? In reality, during the 2 months, the 48 days that you were parasitizing your own dear parents, scratch that, only 40 days were you repeating the same inexcusable acts. The locations were a simple rotation of either a hotel or your lover's house. After your parents were asleep, you would sneak out and devour the Prince of Sin, wouldn't you now?
What is this?
How diabolical! I'm so disappointed.
Shirley Elva Thompson, explain yourself. No, these are all fake. Fake, I say.
All of these photos were made with negative film. Faking them is impossible. Each and every snapshot is the cold, undeniable truth.
This is outrageous. In the face of so much evidence, I can't accept your bullshit.
The misunderstanding was dealt with, and Mr. and Mrs. Thompson genuinely begged for forgiveness.
We'll fully comply with your requests. I am terribly sorry about how we acted. Shirley, we're severing ties with you. No, please.
Of course they would, but anyway, I wasn't happy with such a measly punishment like that. In fact, the real deal is... Give up now, Shirley Doe. You have nowhere to run.
And now we shall execute our ultimate weapon as the family troublebusters.
A damn day? Nope. What a sweet day for vengeance. Anyway, I'm gonna divorce you and demand $30,000 in alimony. You've been cheating for a long time, and I've already talked it through with my lawyer.
And he's going to demand your ex-lover another $30,000 in alimony. Those who stay together pay together, I suppose. Pieces of shit can pack up everything that can remind the world of their existence and be flushed down the toilet.
And also, you destroyed the inside of the room, didn't you? We'll have you pay for everything you destroyed, and the total amounts to $10,400. And we think your lover's wife will most likely be asking for something from you. We gave her the information about your affair with her man for free, like a sense of solidarity, like lending some sugar to a friendly neighbor. And of course, you won't get any help from us ever again.
You better not come back home, and even if you do, we'll change the lock so that your key won't ever let you in.
You were dishonest until the very, very end. This is the perfect fin for you.
I don't want a divorce. I'll change my ways. So please reconsider the divorce.
You've had plenty of chances to change your ways, and still you never took any chances, and instead you lied and shifted the blame. Who among humanity can trust the likes of you?
Evil is so deeply ingrained in you. You don't care about the misfortune of others if it's for your own happiness, and thus there's no way any of us can expect any mental improvement. Bruh, say something.
Because you two left comments too good top.
No, you're getting along. Oh, no. And I used to be in that group too. I most definitely was.
And so, I divorced Shirley and asked for a total of $40,400. Her ex-lover's wife also demanded $20,000 for alimony on her par, and now she's trying to pay off her debts that had ballooned to over 60 grand by working multiple part-time jobs and living a life of poverty and loneliness.
Oh, I wanted to be a full-time housewife forever.
Next is about the man Tomlinson. First of all, after we told his wife about his affair and essentially helped her demand alimony from him, we took reasonable measures to get his workplace to find out, and so he lost his wife, his money, and his place of employment. Like Shirley, he also started working anew in his late 30s, but the fact that he had had an affair has its consequences, and he seems to be working part-time jobs everywhere now. Meanwhile, I'm still having a grand relationship with my son and daughter, Alan and Helen. Until my lovely, beautiful children grow up enough to take care of themselves, I'm going to shower them with all the fatherly love I can give. Yes! I'm gonna have a son! I can receive $2,000 from other players as a celebration! What the heck? Not again with that stupid Father Simulator, A Taste of Fatherhood for Dumb and Dumber! Let's make it a house rule that any redhead carrot top who's never had a girlfriend in their lives can't get married! Despite his flashy hair, he has a weak aura and has a batting average of 0.010 in landing a woman. Nope, a man like that can't get married. Hey, can you please not transform my already duller-than-licking shoe sole's life into something even worse in a Game of Life board game? Trouble Busters.